Welcome back to another episode of Divinity. In the previous episode, we found the farms and mostly just did a lot of talking with the farmers. But it also seems like we still haven't found everything over here. We're just gonna go around and map out the place again because we pretty much have to. Don't want to miss a quest. Because I didn't map out the area. So we tried heading to the Abbey, and it doesn't seem like the brightest thing to do at the moment. We get screwed over by these OP steel skeletons, and by jeez, what the hell? Wait a minute, give me a second. Press C. Mr. Corpse. Nice meeting you. Thank you. Ah, what is it now? Damn it. This armor is giving me a headache. There's always something that needs fixing. I think they just mean my damn boots. So no need to worry about it for now. What was I saying before? It seems we need holy water to take care of those pesky skeletons. And the adventurer said he got it from a priest. So we'll have to find a priest. Hello? Oh, good thing I took my weapon away. Well met, stranger. Hugh Delabere. At your service. I used to be a fine tailor before I moved to the farmlands. How can I help you? From the looks of your clothes, I gathered that you're a humble farmer these days. Don't you be looking down your nose at me. I have to work in the fields from sunup to sunset. Can't wear a silken vest in the stables, you know. When I'm finished with work for the day, I put on clothes which are much more stylish. Just curious, but what sort of clothes do you wear after the day's work? Oh, I love to wear exotic clothes. For example, I'm very fond of knee-length robes worn high elf fashion. A couple of weeks ago, I bought myself a white tunic that goes just perfectly with a robe of indigo silk I made myself. My dear, you should see me in it under a red sunset. Well, anyways, it's good to get out of this rough burlap clothing, that's all I can say. Looking for work? You need a helping hand? Harvest looks like it'll be a disaster, and even the village elders do not understand why. If we don't find a solution, we'll have to move to Rivertown simply to survive the winter. What happened to the harvest? See, this is why I go around checking out the black areas and exploring and talking to everyone, so we could find quests like these. It all started with the corn getting a strange greenish color to it. Not a fungus, something nobody had ever seen before. After 3 days, my cornfield was a swamp of decay. Fair sickened the body just to look at it. Of course, we couldn't sell the corn, and now my other crops are showing the same symptoms. And mine ain't the only farm that's been stricken around here, not by a long shot. Do you have any suspicions? Are you suggesting someone poisoned the fields? That would be terrible. Insane. Everyone knows that if war breaks out this year, we'll need every mouthful of corn, food from this harvest. War? What kind of war are you guys talking about? The orc war bands are gathering in large numbers to the southeast, and the ducal army plans to attack them before they can invade us. War against orc raiding parties? Sounds like an opportunity to pick up some light mercenary work. Do you know why the orcs are risking a war against the dukedom? No, I have no idea. You see, normally the different clans are happily locked in honor feuds with each other. Killing is their right of adulthood, you know. But usually they keep it all between orc and orc. Each clan has dozens of complicated rules of war etiquette. So any time or two or more clans meet up, it usually ends in an insult to someone's honor, and a new feud starts up. This is a really long paragraph. How they overcame their infighting to attack us, I can't guess. But the plain fact is that they have. I don't know, perhaps, my tongue's twisting. I don't know, perhaps as they are saying, the orcs plan to enslave the other races and loot the Duke's treasures. But it just doesn't feel right to me. jeez. Oh man. Need a glass of water after reading it. Who's responsible for the harvest disaster? Wouldn't it be the spirits from the Abbey? What do you have? Nothing. Okay. Yeah, that's enough out of you. And hello. Greetings, stranger. I'm very busy just now. I suggest that you talk to my husband, Hugh. He likes talking to strangers. He was once a famous tailor, you know? And he's seen much of the world in his day. What's going on? The harvest looks like it'll be a catastrophe. The corn has grown well enough, but it's got some sickness that makes it inedible. We'll have to work very hard to survive this winter. It would break my heart if we had to abandon our farms and move to Rivertown. Tell me more about the harvest disaster. My Hugh's the main man trying to find a way to save the harvest. He's sort of an unofficial leader around here. Our corn takes on a greenish color after 3 days, suddenly dies off, then rots within hours. If you want to help us, then you should talk to Hugh. Can you tell me more about your husband, Hugh? Oh, Jesus. He's a good man, but he can waffle on sometimes. Before he settled down in the valley, he worked as a tailor for most of noble families in Verdistis. The clothes he makes for sale are the best in the valley. Local people pay a high price for a set of them. Let's see, what else? Well, he knows a lot about other races, orcs, elves, and dwarves especially. Comes from all the traveling he did before we were married. Oh, just one more thing. He likes to wear funny clothes of an evening. A bit feminine, if you catch my drift. Don't be shocked if you come calling after sundown. He's all man in bed now. I'll witness to that. So why did Hugh give up his job? Seems as if he had a great future in Verdistis. Another paragraph. Ah yes. Well, Hugh fell out of one of his clients, so he tells me, a gracious lady who particularly enjoyed Hugh's ministerings while her husband was away. She got jealous of his other customers, if you catch my drift. Threatened to call Assassin's Guild down on his head if he didn't promise to tailor just for her. Quote, tailor, unquote. My Hugh decided he needed a bit of country life and moved secretly out here. Best luck for me. I met him while he was building this farm, and now I've got him all to myself. A real woman needs no assassins to hold on to a good man. Oh, that shade. Okay. So, we know this dude was a womanizer, and that's pretty much it. What the hell is this? Oh. There's a little fort going on here. Is this where the corn is? Maybe we'll have to. I mean, there was a big ass spider. Maybe that has something to do with it. Or maybe it's the ghosts from the Abbey. Or a dead farmer. Oh, that's... I don't know, this seems perfectly normal. Wrecked spade, don't need that.
It's locked.
Contains one. Oh, no. So, I almost got trolled by the game. If you see a dead body, it must be for a reason. So, let's try to kite one of them away. No. You're all gonna be douchebags, aren't you? It's the Snek gang. In the meantime, what's in here? Silver key. Ah. 100 gold. So this had nothing to do. Jesus, man. How am I supposed to kill them if they go around in a pack? Snek. Oh, fuck you, snakes. I ain't doing that. Close this. Yeah, what you gonna do now? Oh, okay. They can open gates. Interesting. This is some tactical anti-snake warfare. Come on, hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him. Jeez, dude. Hit this one. Why am I really don't like the RNG aspect of the whole. Oh, you might miss, so watch out. Ah, damn it. We'll have to load that back. Sometimes this game's combat is quite frustrating. You Sneks are annoying. Okay. No.
Brilliant.
No. Okay. You stay in there, you little bastards. I don't know why snakes are so OP. Jeez. So we already know there's nothing there. What about in here? Oh, hello. Who's this? Rufus. Leave the farmland, stranger. Too many bad things have been happening around here of late. I don't know how if you're a part of it, but either way, you'd best be off kicking the dust off this place from your heels. You seem worried, friend. Tell me what ails you. Well, it might not seem like much, but I saw a queer man lurking near my cornfield, dressed all black. He was, and I got the impression that he was looking for something, or someone, so that's assassin. Like his manner. Not at all, I didn't. Saw a man walking through the cornfields. Is that all that that's got you so jumpy? There was something wrong about him, stranger. Fear sent shivers down my spine. I've seen plenty of killers in my time. You, for instance. But this fellow was no mercenary or soldier. This one was a viper in a man's skin if I ever saw one. I only spoke a few words to him, but I saw he was the type to cut a man's throat for just for the fun of watching him flump around. Steer clear if you want my advice. And do you know of any other troubles around here? Aye, poor Reginald's young son was killed by a troll. The brute tore the poor boys to shreds, while his wounded father could only look on. It's fair broken poor old Reg's heart. I don't wander far from shelter with such beasts lurking around. A fit man can outrun a troll if he has a head start, but you have to spot him coming. Well, I'll speak to you again, Federal. So, saw the assassin. Oh, there he is. Okay. I can see what that knight was saying. He's just dressed in all black like an idiot. Alright, mate. What you got? What are you doing here? Get out. Looks like a freaking ninja. Are you the mysterious assassin following Sir Richard? What? You know? Then that means you know where Sir Richard is. Tell me. Why would I don't want any trouble with you. You can find Sir Richard in stables a bit further. Wow. No, I will not hand over an innocent person to the likes of you. Then I will beat it out of you. Very... okay. Come on. Come on, mate. You done got wrecked. But you see what I mean. Things that have to do with main quests. Opponents, enemies, they aren't too hard to kill. Not like the snakes, those were an optional thing. Or actually the Abbey. The Abbey, I couldn't do anything about that because I need holy water. But something like the drummer orc, which wrecked me, or the heavy orc, or the ones in the catacombs, the giant spider and that skeleton, those optional enemies They can really tear you a new one. Piggy. But if it's usually part of a main quest or a side quest, you can take care of them easily. Alright, mate. I helped you out. Are you mad to come back? I hope no one saw you. Bloody hells, I'm becoming a nervous wreck. I've seen people who suffer from persecution, Mania, but you're really off your head with it. I've confronted, I can't English, I'm sorry. I've confronted your friend Crawler, and did unto him as he had done unto others. The assassin's as dead as a miser's sense of charity. You can relax, at least for a while. Nice XP, 1100. By the merciful gods, my chances for the next week or so have improved a lot thanks to you. Maybe it will give me time to get away, but I doubt it. On Janus' order, the Assassin's Guild will hunt me across Riverland and back again. But you brought me a little bit more time, friend, and for that I'm very grateful. Rest in peace. Sorry, slip of the tongue. What I wanted to say was, good luck, my friend. You've got the wits to survive, I hope. Ooh. Okay. That was... I like the humor in this game, as I've said before. Very nice. Only bad thing about it is so much dialogue. There's just... I mean, dialogue... A good amount of dialogue is good and all, but... It's a bit obsessive in this game. And... I want to see if anything is behind the straw. Come on. So there was nothing behind the straw. Rip me. But we completed that mission. We're close to leveling up. And now we're gonna keep looking. Oh, not that. Completed that one, as I said before. We gotta find a guy whose son got killed by the trolls. Because that means there's still one more farmhouse. We haven't, one more farmer we haven't talked to yet. What the hell's that? Is this the dude from... Yeah, this is the dude from before. Ooh, jeez. What's in here? Come on. Why can't I go in here? Is there... Oh, it's the stable dude, Buzz. Didn't the guy say Buzz was a kid? Hello there, young fellow. What are you doing wandering across the countryside? Sorry, I have little time to talk just now. Maybe we can chat over a tankard later. Huh. Why don't I have any interaction with Buzz? Okay. That's weird. What about this cat? You look suspicious. Okay, apparently you're not, because I can't click on you. What the? The cat's just wrecking a chicken. Alright then. Still can't do anything about the Abbey. Spotter. Come over here. Come. There we go. You're a dead spotter. We didn't actually check the guy's cornfield to investigate what the deal was with it. Oh. Another house. Reginald. Oh, leave me alone, please. I don't want to be rude, but I'm not in the mood to talk right now. I have lost my faith in the decency of the world. There is no justice, there's just us. I'm lost in rage and sorrow. That's probably the guy. What happened to you, my good man? My son and I went on a hare hunt. It was a beautiful day. The sun was blazing and we were boiling even in our light hunting leathers. Then it attacked, without warning. You were attacked? A troll. Damn its stinking guts. It hid in the wheat field till we came up close to it. I tried to protect my son but was thrown down and away. The troll ripped him with its filthy claws. Gods. I can still hear him screaming. I tried to help him but my leg was broken. Oh gods, why didn't that thing just take me instead? Why couldn't it have killed me too? I'd have given my soul to save my boy. Damn, this is depressing. Shit. I'm sorry, old man. It may be a little mean to you, but now that you've taken such a grievous loss, but I'll see that the death of your son is avenged. Ah, brave words, stranger. The death of the whoop of trolls won't bring my son back to me. Don't you understand? The boy was so young and innocent. After my wife left me, he was the only person in the world that mattered to me. Very well. Yeah, screw you then. Tom. A good day to you, mercenary. I've judged your trade right, have I not? My name's Tom. I'm looking for a reliable, bright-witted person to do a job for me. You see, I've had some troubles with cattle thief recently. I want him tracked down and a word of his identity brought back to me. What do I look like to you, a bloodhound? If someone's stealing your cattle, go call out the militia. Listen, over the last week somebody has made off with no less than 4 of my best cows. I know it was a man, not a stinking troll, because trolls don't leave tracks made by human-sized boots. I'll find your cattle rustler for you, Tom. It sounds an interesting case. I'm reasonably sure that the thief must live hereabouts. To lead stolen cows more than a few miles without attracting attention is not impossible in a country area like this. We'll speak again. So, get ourselves another quest. Who is responsible for the that's another one. Harvest disaster. Cursed Abbey. Gotta remove the curse, catch the thief. Oh, we can let's see how the filter works. Filter quests to the ones you haven't done. Retrieve the magical slasher. George murdered. So I just filtered the quest to show the ones we haven't done yet. Much better. And yes, let us see. Tombstone.
Joshua, my little boy, O holy gods, make all trolls suffer.
Contains an item.
Marie, my first wife, may she finally rest in peace.
Ah, this poor guy. That's what he meant by when she left him. I thought she like actually left him, but she just passed away. Yeah. Let's see what else is here. It's a rat, a few rats. I think this is the cornfield. Save that real quick. Is this the cornfield? No, it is not. Ah, had something, but who cares? I'm not sure what this place is. And I'm tired. Can't run anymore. I bet it was a chicken. Oh, okay. I know what it is. That's where we went to escape the Sneks. What the hell? What's this? Now just walk. This book claims to be by the famous freelooter Coram Blood Club. Some say that Coram died over 10 years ago and say that he might still be alive. The book is old enough to... Adventure of Dream and Gems. Okay, don't really care about that. Sleep in your bed. Oh, I can't sleep in someone else's bed. It sounds reasonable. I forgot to talk to him real quick. There are snakes in your freaking cornfield. No, I guess it's not your cornfield. Is there a way, before we end this episode, Let's see if there's a way in this fortress. Or whatever the heck this place is. Looks like a stronghold, not a fortress. What am I talking about? Something up there. Can I... Hello? How freaking wide is this? Oh, is this... Oh, this is the town. Okay, I get it. This is Riverton. This is the city. And this is... What the hell is this? Oh, hello. Otto. Greetings to you. May your life be full of joys and wise thoughts. Have you heard about our master and philosophy of life? No, I haven't heard about it, and I'm not interested in hearing about your damn cult. I thought I might have heard about it. Who was your master again? The name of our master is Emrys, and even though he has now left us, crossing the Rainbow Bridge to become a higher life form, he remains a great influence on us all. He left us a book showing us how we can follow his path to true wisdom, and I know it by heart, so maybe I should give it to you, that you might also be saved to hear. Thank you, I will consider the matter. Alas, we cannot enter the Garden of Nericon to follow the bidding of our master. The garden is locked. Then you need the key. The key to the garden is in possession of a merchant named Blake. Unfortunately, he is unwilling to give it to us, thus blocking the worship of our master and our following of the true path. I'll see if I can get you the key. No, don't bring us the key. Simply open the gate. Look for the signs left by the master. We will follow you soon. Once we have finished our meditation, we will see. Before that, why is there random gold here? Just got that. New quest. Who is responsible? Oh, no, damn it. Philosophy of life. Kind of weird how these aren't in order. And Barry. Life is worth living. I can sum up all I know about life in 2 words. It continues. That should be enough for any man. Well then, if you say so indeed. Gina, talk to Otto. He speaks to the voice of our master, the master of life. Alright, well, I'm gonna leave this episode here. Not much action happened. It seems like we're not gonna be having much action for a while. Actually, I did get rid of my snakes, but for a few episodes, it's probably just gonna be still finding out what the heck's going on. And I'm pretty sure this isn't the whole map of the game, just that this is one area in the game. So that's why it seems like we've almost uncovered the whole freaking map. It's not a world map, it's probably just an area map. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.